C10 family, what's up? It's Rico again. Listen, I want to ask this question about about these old radiators. Not really old radiators, but about radiators, man. I got questions. I want to see if somebody out there got an answer. It's a fast audience out there, man. Somebody knows something. But this is what I speak about. Got this old radiator that I bought, when this truck was a small block recipient. When I bought the truck, it was a small block truck. Small block 350. um, 3 speed on the column. Um, we based a good running truck. When I bought it, I mean, it was a running truck. I could have drove it anywhere. But anyway, I ended up getting with the guy I bought it from. He bought the truck from and sold it to me. I got with the guy that sold the truck to the guy that I bought it from. And he had a 4 speed Muncie. I ended up buying that, putting that in here, put it on the floor, had an extra gear. But I also bought this aluminum radiator. So, along with this small block, I had the same aluminum radiator here that I still have to this day. But my question is about do they get old and inefficient? That's my question about being old and inefficient. I remember back in the days, you used to have radiator shops that did certain things to those old radiators, you know what I mean, in the 70s and 80s. I mean, you used to take them to the radiator shop. They used to do this to them, clean them and patch them up or whatever you need to do to them and get you back going again. But you don't even see that stuff nowadays, man. So we are beyond that stuff. But anyway, my questions are: do these things get old and inefficient and don't cool as well? Because my issue, it ain't no big issue, but an issue that I'm having is creeping up in temperatures at the red lights or where I'm sitting for some time. It'll creep up. These engines usually run 210 from the factory optimal range. That's what they operate up under, around 210 degrees, just like my regular old GMC. From factory 210. A one core radiator, I think. Plastic tanks. They cross flow, but I mean, I got this thing here. I'm thinking this may be a three row, I believe it is. And I get that creeping of temperatures when I'm sitting. And my question is, do these things get inefficient? It's not overheating, but it's creeping up, as I say. So, do you think I should change this? Is that something normal with this? I don't want to say it's normal, but in my brain, this ain't normal for me because I ain't the guy that just like to let things go until they go. So if I can get something that you recommend me a smaller radiator for these, or or what? You know what I mean? Like I say, this is a 5.3. We put everything brand new when we put it in. I hate to think that it's the water pump, you know what I mean, or thermostat, anything like that, because that's what you'll first get, or you'll first hear somebody say when you get temperatures creeping when you stop. But I don't think that is. I never smell anything antifreeze like that whenever it creep up. But I'm trying to figure out because I think I heard somebody saying something about you know it got pretty deep about the water pump and the flow of the pump with these big radiators don't flow the same or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. They don't keep up with the flow with these big radiators. I mean, I got a decent fan on here. I think it's a 10 blade. It ripped pretty good. You know what I mean? One kick on when the AC come on. The other one come on at 195 where it's set at. It kicks on. So they both be ripping, but I still have an issue. So I got a I got company right this moment, as you can see. He gonna eat me up, but that's what I was battling right here. So this is what we're gonna go with. Let me know something, cause I'm gonna break off this video right now, cause I don't want y'all to be annoyed by the dog. But that's what I got going on. So let me know if y'all got some suggestions or which route I should go, or you know a good radiator that'll work. You know, I got to have steam ports. Steam ports now. We put one in this one, but you know, like I said, it work okay, but I just don't like the way it creep up when I get to a certain time. I've been driving and I get to a stop or whatever. I just don't like when it creep up to 220 or whatever it looked like. That's what it looked like. It's saying 220, but I've seen it on HP tuners or whatever. It be showing 220 on the dash, but it be like 218 or something like that. So I don't know which one to ever believe, but either way it go, 8-10 degrees still a little bit more than I like to have. I mean, I think the factory don't kick on to like 230 or something like that, if I ain't mistaken. But anyway, I would like to have some answers, and if y'all can help me, give me some answers, and I entertain them for sure. But if I can't get none, and I'm definitely gonna get some from somewhere. Whether it's the radiator shop, but I would like to know somebody might have an answer too about these radiators and how this stuff work and how it flows, and you know what I mean. I just want to think that is something to it that I don't know, because like I say, I ain't no mechanic by a long shot. So with that being said, folks, y'all let me know something, and we'll be chopping it up again soon. So this your boy. Let me know what you think, and we'll do it again soon. See you.